Preface, thanks to feedback from users around the world. Managerial Economics and Business Strategy remains the best-selling managerial text in the market. We are grateful to all of you for allowing us to provide this updated and improved edition. Before highlighting some of the new features of the 10th edition, we would like to stress that the fundamental goal of the book, providing students with the tools from intermediate microeconomics, game theory, and industrial organization that they need to make sound managerial decisions, has not changed. What has changed are the examples used to make managerial economics come to life for this generation of students. A stronger integration with database decision-making, and an enriched utilization of new technologies such as Connect, for enhancing the teaching and learning experiences of instructors and their students. This book begins by teaching managers the practical utility of basic economic tools, such as present value analysis, supply and demand, regression, indifference curves, isoquants, production, costs, and the basic models of perfect competition, monopoly, and monopolistic competition. Adopters and reviewers also praise the book for its real-world examples, and because it includes modern topics not contained in any other single managerial economics textbook: oligopoly, penetration, pricing, multistage and repeated games, foreclosure, contracting, vertical and horizontal integration, networks, bargaining, predatory pricing, principal-agent problems, raising rivals costs, adverse selection, auctions, screening, and signaling, search, limit pricing, and a host of other pricing strategies for firms enjoying market power. This balanced coverage of traditional and modern microeconomics tools makes it appropriate for a wide variety of managerial economics classrooms. An increasing number of business schools are adopting this book to replace or use alongside managerial strategy texts laden with anecdotes, but lacking the microeconomics tools needed to identify and implement the business strategies that are optimal in a given situation. This 10th edition of Managerial Economics and Business Strategy has been revised to include updated examples and problems, but it retains all of the basic content that made previous editions a success. The basic structure of the textbook is largely unchanged to ensure a smooth transition to this edition. Here's what's new in the 10th edition. The authors continue to update the text with current examples and applications drawn from recent business and economic data. For example, in Chapter 1, we have added discussion of Netflix's pricing, and in Chapter 5, we highlight Uber's pricing algorithm. In Chapter 6, we discuss how firms can utilize big data to improve production efficiency. And in Chapter 7, we examine how firms set prices when consumers have different willingness to pay. In addition, many new applications are included in the chapter-ending Managerial Economics in Practice and Current Issues sections. A second new feature is an increased focus on data and quantitative methods throughout the text. Managerial economics relies heavily on quantitative tools and data analysis. Our goal in updating this text was to increase the relevance of these concepts by grounding them in real-world applications. We accomplished this by incorporating datasets into many of the chapters that allow students to practice using software such as Excel or Stata to estimate key economic relationships and solve managerial problems. Many of these datasets are derived from publicly available sources, so that students can replicate the analyses in the text. A few of the datasets require a software application that may be prohibitively expensive for some students. For those situations, we have provided alternative datasets based on hypothetical data that can be analyzed using a spreadsheet or a calculator. These datasets are clearly labeled as such so that instructors can easily identify them. Finally, this edition continues to build on the integration of technology with the book. In particular, we have developed a robust online learning environment for the text that will be accessible to instructors and students via Connect. The resources available to instructors include a test bank of multiple-choice questions, true-false questions, and short-answer questions that can be used to create tests and quizzes. In addition, there are datasets for all of the quantitative exercises in the text and PowerPoint, slides for each chapter that can be customized by instructors. Students will benefit from interactive versions of the exercises in the text, additional learning resources such as videos and articles, and a graded discussion forum where they can submit questions and receive feedback from their classmates and the instructor. We are very pleased with this new edition of Managerial Economics and Business Strategy, and we hope that you will find it to be a valuable addition to your course offerings. Thomas N. Hubbard, William F. Samuelson, and Luke J. Wilcox, October 2018.